from the public forum on the 6th of June. I want these police officers sacked for what they've done to me. Stephen Ryan, PD 13845, and Chris Viles, Constable Chris Viles, who should have known better, PD 13723. When I was talking just 10 minutes earlier to police officers who knew me, and we were having a talk about my videos, etc., and having a good old chat about it, trying to, despite the government, what the government's done to me, trying to improve my relationship with the police, in the sense that, you know, 100% I reject everything they've done to me from the very beginning, simply because I'm simply having a voice, and 2, fighting for my rights, and 3, originally refusing to give money to the government. Why would I give money to murderers working in our parliaments? They create laws to kill, torture, steal and lie to the public, the political made law. You only have to look at the legislation to prove it, and then how they use the police like Nazism, and I want them sacked. And I show up in a public place. I was invited to that event, which was protesting against the persecution of Christians throughout the world, and I used my voice. The other group had a microphone and they were spewing out their pro-Islamic murder, violence, torture, you know, defamation, again, torturing Christians, saying we're bigots and racists, etc. Totally fallacious, defamatory claims. And we're hate speakers. They are promoting hate. They're promoting murder and violence. And then these 2 Nazis come up to me and put their hands on me. Now, this is how I was dressed, in a suit, in a public place. These people are idiots, and one of them is employing foreign men in the government is globalisation, politics and economics. They bring in foreigners to vote for them, the politicians, and to work for them, and they destroy the rights of the Australian-born people. That's globalisation. The politicians do that in other countries as well, especially Western nations. And so making fallacious claims that I'm disorderly behaving in public, when I just use my voice to speak for the rights of people being murdered in our world, and failed to comply with a request to give police personal details, which is an absolute lie. And they came straight up to me and grabbed my hands like this, holding on to me and grabbing me. So how can I get my ID out of my bag? How can I get my ID out of my bag when they're holding on to me? And my bag was right near the police, 8 metres away. And I had a flyer in my hand, which I was giving to them. It's got my name on it. So, and people there knew who I was, because I'm a public person. So, these people, these men, should not be working in the government. It's just violence against women. And, you know, we know for thousands of years political government men have actioned violence against women and children, and in a genocidal manner. And it's genocide. So the genocide continues against women. And so only women should work in the government unless the men are on my team, because they're a constant danger to women. Locking me up for 3 hours, putting my life in danger with foreign men working there, looking at my name, looking at my file, about 10 of them, where they're not Australians, and it should only be women working in those places, Australian-born women and Australian-born men who are patriotic, because you're constantly putting my life as a woman in danger, the government, all the time, and that proves that you're genocidal. So there was some video footage taken of it, and I'm going to play that for the public. It's been recorded by the opposition, but I was simply using my voice. The other group had a microphone and were blaring out their racist hate speech towards us, simply because we're publicly present, articulating to stop the killing of Christians and the rape of women and children, obviously, which I have a special interest in. No one else seems to, the men and the government, because they're directly causing it. So, and look at the size of these police officers as well in relation to me. I'm not a big person, and because I have a voice, you have a right to put your hands on me and assault me. It is assault. You should go to jail for it. And have me locked up for 3 hours, which is torture, continuing to torture me. So when are you going to stop? and the senior sergeant that I made the report to, Sergeant Slines, well, you need to stop this. You need to stop this government violence against me, because everybody involved in this will end up in hell. You'll burn in hell. I will never forgive the government men and women behind all this violence against me. And you should all of you should lose your jobs. All of you, because you're just Nazis and you're being used like Nazis. And you're allowing a speaker on a microphone in a public place. It wasn't their rally. Our group, the Christian group, was the one who got the police permission. I didn't organise it, I was invited to attend. And the ABC there, supporting murder, supporting sexual violence against women and children, the rape of women and children, they were supporting the other group. So the ABC, you're completely guilty and you're morons. You got told complete lies about the group that was there. You tried to tell me that it was a Reclaim Australia group. It wasn't. It was a group of Christians protesting against the murder of Christians throughout the world. And I tried to tell you that, but you just, no, you believe the other group, who are only there, the fascists, they are the Nazis, and they are the haters. They are there to promote violence. That's what continue to support and promote the violence that they are in fact supporting by being in the other group. And the police standing there watching them, it's okay for them to spew out their genocidal violence against Christians and women and children, but then they have to go and lock someone like me up. Anyway, I'm sick of it. You can all go to hell. You're going to end up in hell. You can stay away from me. Stay the hell away from me, everybody that works in the government, because you are evil. You're evil.
These people should not be here today. You do not want their support. Only one religion's killing everyone, mate. Everyone. Do you know who the largest group of people persecuted by ISIS are Muslims, mate? Alright? The largest group of people persecuted by ISIS are other Muslims.
Which is not true. They're killing Christians.
It's just absurd. You've got
He's a liar.
small-minded Jews.
Satanic liar.
Small-minded? You're supporting murder and rape. You're supporting neo-Nazis.
They're Nazis. They're supporting murder. Their hatred. They're hating. Assault. Government assault.
No, you don't touch me. You're assaulted. You're not even Australian. Tom, I don't care. Politicians should not employ foreign men. Should employ foreign men to work in the government.
Then they're going to say, one of our side not arrested.
They started this. I was walking away from them. They come put their hands on me. Oh, it's just government Nazism and violence, and I'm sick of it. You can stay the hell away from me. I want them sacked. They should be sacked. And the one that's not Australian born, he should be deported. Stephen Ryan, PD 13845, and Chris Viles, PD 13723. I will trash your names for the rest of my life, you evil dogs. It's not even a police matter being at a public rally or public place. It's got nothing to do with policing. See, the politicians use police for Nazism. If they weren't there, that wouldn't have happened. They use the police to steal. They use the magistrates' court in a genocidal manner for over 200 years. They use the police to torture people and kill, and to destroy the rights of Australian-born people. And you're a murderers. You are government murderers and torturers and rapists and pedophiles and all of it, because you've been supporting that for thousands of years. And not one of you ever speaks out against it publicly. So you're evil. And you're all going to end up in hell, because I'll never forgive you. You don't have a right to come up to me in public and put your hands on me and touch my body. You're evil, and you put me constantly in danger all the time. So women should only work in the government, because women are a lot smarter and they don't do stupid things like that. People are having a voice. Freedom of speech. And you call that disorderly behaviour in public? I wasn't swearing. I wasn't being violent. I wasn't drunk. I'm against all of that. And yet you still locked me up. You tortured me. And this has happened before. So far I've been tortured 12 days by the government. And every single one of you involved in it, including the magistrates and the judges who are guilty, you should be jailed, sacked and jailed, that's it. And I'll trash your names forever. So you evil, Nazi, cowardly dogs, you could burn in hell, and you will burn in hell. Satanic scum.